Good morning. My name is Marcus Solar. I'm with Insurance Agency Marketing Services. We've been in business now over 30 years, helping independent advisors like yourself grow your practice and also helping your clients achieve their retirement goals. Wanted to say thank you for joining us this morning. The email blast that went out stated how to help you earn some extra marketing dollars to achieve your goals for 2024. That's one of the biggest struggles I see advisors uh, run into in December. Is what am I going to do from a marketing standpoint in January, starting the year out, when most advisors think December is one of the slowest months, which is probably one of the biggest misconceptions out there in the industry. We also have the privilege of having Jake Quigley-Rowley on the phone with us this morning with NASA. They're the company that is offering this tremendous offer to you, the advisor, by doing business through their organization. They also bring some of the best accumulation value products and income products available in the marketplace today, and the highest multi-year guarantee annuity available in the marketplace today for you and your clients, which is unheard of. I'll let Jake go into all the details on that. I'm not going to steal his thunder this morning, but I do want to cover some of the value add that Insurance Agency Marketing Services does bring to the table to help you grow your practice as we end 2023 here and start of 2024. Before we do get started, again, my name is Marcus Solar. I've been with Insurance Agency Marketing Services now for over 8 years. We've been a partnership in with NASA for as long as I've been with the company, or if longer. It's been an elite partnership, a great growing partnership with Jake. They've been a great resource for us and our advisors for many years. As we go through the information this morning, there's going to be a ton of information we cover. So if you do have any questions, please put them in the box or the question box below on the right side. We would like to cover those as we go through the information. If you do get pulled away, this will be a recorded webinar this morning, so please let me know. And I would be more than happy to get you out a copy of the webinar later today when I have access to it. So let's go ahead and get started this morning. We do have the new producer builder program. This is a way for us to say thank you and welcome aboard once you become contracted with us. We want to say welcome to the family. It is for fixed indexed annuity premium and or single premium life premium. It is based on 100,000 in premium going into those policies all the way to the $1 million level. It is good for the first 6 months you are on board with us. You can choose anything from $750 in cash back to 1,500 piece postcard mailer to keep you in front of people to see, all the way to doing some core story brand builder, get published in the major news outlets like ABC, Fox News, or NBC. Or if you want pre-qualified, preset appointments, 8 to 10 of them, we can get you in front of those type of clientele as well. Again, it's a way for us to say thank you. We look forward to a very long and prosperous partnership with you and helping you grow your agency, and welcome aboard to the family. We do have the IMS Business Builders as well. We do understand that it is very expensive to run your business, so we like to share in the costs with you on an ongoing basis. We do have the referral producer program and the marketing reimbursement program. I'm going to cover the marketing reimbursement with you. We do pay you $100 in marketing reimbursement for every 100,000 in indexed annuity premium, $200 for every 100,000 in single premium life, and $200 for every 10,000 in target premium. You can use these dollars for offsetting any costs within your practice at a 50% reimbursement level, or you can use it for using to spend on website creation or any marketing expense that you have through our office. So several different resources that you can use that money for. We do have some of what I refer to as some of the best back office support within the industry. Before I get into the back office support, I want to cover the 2-ring challenge that Steve Murray and Charles Hearing Sr., our owners, have put into place here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. We do realize that if it wasn't for you, the advisor, it wouldn't be for us here in the home office. We do not have voicemail, so every phone call is answered live by a live individual. And we do make a promise to the field that every phone call is answered within 2 rings coming into our office. We do understand that your time is very important, so we do try to and promise to answer those calls within 2 rings, so that we aren't wasting your time calling into our office directly here. When we do talk to you, again, we have some of the best back office support, whether that is life or annuity case design. We have some of the best submission to commission support. We can help you with quotes, coaching from a sales expertise standpoint. We have paperless contracting. All of this is built in to save you time and keep you doing what you do best, which is staying in front of prospects and clients alike, so we can help you grow your business. When we aren't in the office from 8 in the morning till 5:30 at night Central Standard Time, we do have the IMS website available at your fingertips at www.imsinc.com. We do have all the rates out there for all life and annuity business. We do have forms online, industry links, any news that's taking place currently within the industry. We do have a term quoter out there for life insurance. We also have one of the best sales resource tools available in the industry, which is our sales resource library. If you've not spent any time within our sales resource library, I would invite you to go out there and take a look around. There's probably $200,000 worth of resources out there for our advisors. If you have any questions on this, you can certainly call into our office and talk to any of our life or annuity directors, and we'll be more than happy to take you step by step through our website and show you what resources that our top advisors use on a day in and day out basis. We do have Firelight, which is our e-application platform. NASA is a proud partner of Insurance Agency Marketing Services and is part of that electronic application platform. What we have found through the Firelight system is that it is a much quicker way to get your apps submitted, eliminates a lot of errors, a lot of going back to the client to get signatures or initials on mistakes, and does not allow you to leave any box unchecked before that application is sent off to the carrier, which ultimately gets the policy back in your hands, thus into your clients, and gets you paid quicker on each and every policy or application that is submitted. These are all the companies that we are currently working with regards to the Firelight system. If you have any questions on how you register for our Firelight or have any questions whatsoever with regards to the Firelight system, please give our office a call at the 800-255-5055. Talk to any of the annuity directors, and we would be more than happy to walk you through that process. We do have, I believe, one of the best creative departments in the industry. It is run by Curtis Hawks and Jacob Tedlock. No matter where you are in your practice today, whether you're just getting into the business or you've been in business for 20 years and want to look at revamping your business from a marketing standpoint, we can meet you where you're at and help you achieve the next level. So if you're looking at just getting into the business and need help with letterhead or some type of business logo or a website, we can help you create that. Or if you've been in the business for many, many years and looking at doing some customized green screening, we can certainly bring you in the office and help you do any type of customized work you'd like to do so that we can get you published out on the major networks. We do offer IMS Wealth Management. If you are considering and getting your Series 65 or you're an RIA or IAR, we do have IMS Wealth Management, the choice for financial advisors. Really helps you improve your client retention. You're not passing that money off to someone else in your local area or your state, running the risk of losing that revenue to someone else down the street. It also strengthens your client relationships and gets you much more in way of referrals into your office. If you're looking at really growing your business from that side, please give our office a call. Talk to either Mike Hansen or Charles Herring Jr. They'd be more than happy to talk to you about IMS Wealth Management and what it can do for you and your practice. We are coming up on the final qualification for our Seaside Sanctuary. Qualification period has been running since 7/1 of 22 all the way through December 31st of 2023. Currently, any theme business that you're currently writing through our office, you get double production credit for. So if you still have about $2.5 million in a theme business, you could also qualify for our top producer trip, which would include you and a guest down to Kauai Island in South Carolina. If you have any questions on this trip, please give us a call. We'd be more than happy to help you or answer any questions for you with regards to the trip, but a great opportunity from that standpoint. The nice thing about the trips here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services is no matter the line of business you do, whether it's life, long-term care, annuity, a med sup, it all counts towards the trips on the long run. If you do follow social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, we do have links for both of those. Please click on them below. We would be more than happy to have you join the family. We do update these on a weekly basis with trends happening within the industry. And we'd love to have you join and follow us on an ongoing basis. At this point in time, what I'd like to do is turn it over to Jake Quagliaroli from Nassau Re again. They are a preferred partner of Insurance Agency Marketing Services. Not only do they bring elite products to the table, both on the accumulation side and income side, but they're also bringing to the table a tremendous opportunity for you, the advisor, to earn some extra marketing dollars as we head into January. Probably one of the toughest months of the year for advisors to get going from a marketing standpoint, and this would really help you get a jump start in that month as well. So Jake, again, we appreciate you taking time, and I'll turn it over to you at this point.
Awesome, Marcus. Well, thank you for the intro. Thank you for your support and partnership of Nassau. You know, I think you made a great point in terms of sort of conversations that you have, that I have with advisors. You know, it seems like every year we sort of have the same conversation of, you know, I'm going to finish this year strong. I'm going to set myself up for some good success heading into the following year. And it seemingly, what always ends up seemingly happening is we do see a little bit of a slowdown in December, and it takes a little bit of time to get things rolling for January. So what we wanted to do in partnership with you at Insurance Agency Marketing, with you in the field, is put together some opportunities to earn some additional cash to put in your pocket through submit bonuses that are paid as part of normal compensation. We're going to run through all those different opportunities that we have that are in addition to all the great value add benefits that Marcus went over that Insurance Agency Marketing has for you in your partnership. We're going to walk through how you earn those. And then we're really going to highlight a couple of the top selling products inside the Nassau portfolio, and then close it up with a sales concept or sales idea that a lot of the advisors that I'm working with are using in their practice to help close more sales, to help, again, position clients, prospects for success throughout their retirement days. Before we get there, let's just reiterate Nassau Life and Annuity. Hopefully by now it's a name that you're familiar with or you've at least heard of in the industry. We are a U.S. domiciled company. The name Nassau comes from our founders who were born and raised in Nassau County, New York. So we are not Bahama-based. You see our home office building there downtown Hartford, Connecticut. But we've been doing this for a long time. Even though the name might be a little newer, you can see we've been around for over 170 years, in business since 1851. A very, very strong and sound financial portfolio. We have received 2 AM Best upgrades in the last 4 years. So we're talking about a company that's been around for a long time, that's really went through a pretty substantial transformation since 2015, 2016, and have had that acknowledgement by outside rating agencies with those those AM Best increases that we've experienced over the last couple of years. We're continuing to work hard. We are now just one notch away from getting into the A category, but again, a great trajectory based on our partnership with individuals like yourself, advisors like yourself, groups like Insurance Agency Marketing that see the overall value and growth within the Nassau portfolio. Before we get into the product though, let's talk a little bit about value to you, the advisor. Marcus mentioned it a couple times. We know a couple of the biggest costs that you have from a business perspective: marketing, client acquisition. All those types of things aren't getting any less expensive. If you're doing seminars, you know how much those cost, how challenging they can be to get the right people in the room, and really trying to highlight or align yourself with organizations like IMS that are able to get the appropriate sort of backing and support for those types of plans. So what we wanted to do at Nassau is build out a couple different platforms to thank you for your partnership in your business. Our number one most popular agent value add program is our Nassau Elite program. This is a program that's in existence through its 4th year. We have some nice enhancements coming to this program in 2024, but a great opportunity for you, for those of you that are out there working hard through the year end, to get some additional benefit to your business. What is Nassau Elite? Full year qualification, 1.75 million credits. $1 of FIA production equals 1 credit. $3 of MYGA production equals 1 credit. So any combination thereof will get you to the 1.75. Will qualify you as Nassau Elite. We are currently running a fast track program, so I know we're in the closing stages of 2024, but for only 1 million credits. And this was a program that began July 1, so July 1 through December 31. 1 million in qualifying credits will get you into the Nassau Elite program. What does Nassau Elite provide you, the advisor? First and foremost, compensation bonus. Your first year qualifying under the current program for Nassau Elite, Nassau will pay you a 50 basis point bonus retro to $1 on your entire block of FIA sales. We'll pay you 15 basis point bonus retro to $1 on your entire block of multi-year guaranteed annuity sales. So there's your first benefit. For as little as $1 million, you can earn up to as much as 50 basis points in bonus. Every consecutive year you qualify thereafter, we'll increase that bonus up to 75 basis points. And once you achieve elite status in that year, that bonus will pay out quarterly. So you have the opportunity to accelerate those consecutive year qualifications. On top of that, you will receive a dedicated new business and post-service case manager. So one specific person inside of Nassau who will be processing your business. You can build a relationship with and have the opportunity to move your business through the system even faster than we're already processing that business. And last but not least, if you're one of our top 50 qualifiers, you and a guest will be invited to our Nassau Elite Retreat. Right now, number 50 is trending at about 3 million in overall production. But again, if you're not in that top 50, you're still going to receive the compensation bonus, as well as the dedicated new business and post-service case manager, which again is available to you for as little as 1 million in qualifying credits in 2023. On top of that, we want you to close out the year strong. So on top of the opportunity for elite bonuses, we are through January 15th offering a submit bonus. For every FIA application you submit, you're going to receive a 50 basis point bonus through January 15th. For MYGA business, non-New York MYGA business, you'll receive an additional 15 basis points in compensation as part of this ongoing submit business bonus. This is a bonus that's paid as earned. So you do not have to wait until the end of the contest period in order to receive the additional compensation bonus as part of this submit bonus we have running, again, through January 15th. So now you can see between Elite and the submit bonus through January 15th, you have the opportunity to earn as much as 100 additional basis points in compensation on top of our already strong street level commission within the Nassau portfolio. So let's quickly do the math for you, because there's a couple additional bonuses on top of the Elite and the submit bonus. If you were to submit $250,000 in FIA premium with Nassau between now and January 15th, First and foremost, you're going to receive an additional $1,250 in commission as part of that 50 basis point Nassau commission special running. If you were able to fund that policy through ACH, so where Nassau's bank is going directly to the client's bank and pulling that premium over, we're going to pay you an additional 10 basis points in compensation. And if you were to use that Firelight e-application system, something that's built into our commissions, you'll receive an additional 10 basis points in comp. So on that $250,000 premium, you have the opportunity to earn an additional $1,750 in commission through these great opportunities. And if you were, again, able to achieve Nassau Elite through year end, another 50 basis points on top of this, giving you that great value overall that, again, you're able to put back into your business. You're able to help expenses that you might have. Create some marketing opportunities. A lot of great opportunities and ways that you can use this business or these compensation bonuses and put it back into your business. So a lot of great value add on that front. But does Nassau have a portfolio that's going to give you something competitively in the marketplace? And I can answer that undoubtedly and tell you 100% we do. Whether you're looking for accumulation or growth, we've got some industry leaders with the Nassau Growth Annuity and Nassau Bonus Annuity on the FIA side. In another second or two, we're going to hit on the multi-year guaranteed annuity portfolio. And Nassau has industry-leading rates on that front. Maybe your client's looking for guaranteed lifetime income. We've got an industry leader with up to a 45% income bonus with our Nassau Personal Income Annuity, or what I like to call the most consumer-friendly combo benefit product in the marketplace today. Nassau Personal Protection Choice, a product that's going to provide a competitive guaranteed lifetime income, enhanced income for nursing home or in-home care stay, as well as a lump sum death benefit, one of the best in the industry overall. So covering several different risks inside of one product. Before we get into the FIA side of things, let's look at the Nassau Multi-Year Guaranteed Annuity portfolio. And if you're not a MYGA producer, what I want to do is share a quick idea or thought with you. Because I have some of my advisors today who, instead of using the fixed account inside of an FIA portfolio, what they're doing is peeling out 10, 15%, 10, 15, 20% of that premium. And they're dropping it into a multi-year guaranteed annuity contract, guaranteeing that fixed account rate in at 6%. Think about that. Again, instead of using that one-year fixed account in an FIA, which has the ability to fluctuate on an anniversary basis, we're peeling out that money, dropping it into MYGA. Yes, you're getting a little less compensation on that asset, but you're still using up to 80% of that asset inside the FIA to get the growth that that product provides. And we're doing it right now because of the interest rate environment that we're seeing. You can see Nassau has an industry-leading 4-year rate of 5.75%. With that 5.75% rate, your client's getting access to 5% penalty-free as soon as 30 days after issue. And if they were to prematurely pass away, a product that pays full account value at death. Drop down and look at our 5-year version of our multi-year guaranteed annuity contract. Product called the Nassau MyAnnuity. Our 5-year contract with RMD access only is currently paying an industry-leading 6%. If your client needed a little additional liquidity on top of that RMD, you now have 2 options. 1, we can use that 5-year MyAnnuity. We can elect that 10% liquidity feature, which is going to still pay you a very strong 5.8% rate. Or we can look up at the top right-hand side of the screen. We can leverage our 6-year simple annuity that has a built-in 5% liquidity, and you're going to get that 6% rate. So you can really put the puzzle together based on what type of laddering strategy, time frame you're looking to accomplish, and give that client access to liquidity and get that industry-leading 6% rate on either a 5 or 6-year contract duration. Leverage the strength of the the MYGA portfolio while all knowing you're able to get additional compensation as well with the submit bonus, potentially Nassau Elite, as well as the EAP and ACH payment structure. What about the FIA side of Nassau's portfolio? This is where we continue to separate ourselves from the competition. We're going to start with our industry-leading guaranteed lifetime income product, the Nassau Personal Income Annuity contract. A couple strengths of this contract. the ability to access cash as soon as 30 days after issue. Your client has up to a 10% free withdrawal that's available to them as soon as 30 days after issue. If they access cash through that 10% liquidity feature, there is no commission charge back to you, the advisor. Now, obviously, if they go above and beyond that 10%, there's going to be surrender penalties assessed to that value as well as chargebacks on that. But if they utilize the free liquidity of up to 10%, no impact to the client as well as no impact to you, the advisor. The ability to do joint payouts on both qualified and non-qualified assets, as well as the ability to activate that guaranteed lifetime income rider as soon as 30 days after issue. When you uncover the goal of a bucket of assets, though, is to provide a guaranteed lifetime income that your client can never outlive. The only question you have to ask at that point in time is when. When are you making the transition from the accumulation to the distribution phase? If it's within the first 3 years after issue, you're going to elect our income today rider. What that rider does is gives your client an immediate 30% bonus to their income account. So they came in with a $100,000 premium. They now have a benefit base of $130,000. In this example, if your client was to need to transition to the distribution phase within the first 12 months, their guaranteed lifetime income is going to be based off of that $130,000 value. But if they defer 1 year, at the end of the first contract anniversary or 12th month, Nassau is going to add another 7.5% bonus on top of that 30. And if we defer 24 months or 2 years, at the end of the second contract anniversary, we had another 7.5% bonus, giving your client a full guaranteed 45% increase to their income account or benefit base. Client with a little bit longer time horizon, so we're thinking 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 years down the road, that's where you're going to elect our income tomorrow rider. With this rider, instead of getting a big upfront bonus, we're going to grow your client's benefit base at a guaranteed 14% simple per year. We're going to grow it at that 14% rate for up to 10 years or until your client activates income, whichever comes first. This provides you a great opportunity to create this sale by telling a story. Maybe that client has assets in open market vehicle that's down 10, 15%. They're making that transition to the distribution phase, though, within the next 24 to 36 months. Think about the power of being able to offset that 10, 15% loss with up to a 45% income bonus. Or a client who's concerned about market volatility, everything that's going on in the world. But they need this bucket of assets to provide as much of a guaranteed lifetime income as it can. What if we can take volatility off the table and for the next 5 years, grow that from an income perspective at a guaranteed 14% simple per year? The power that you have in terms of the story, as well as the illustration capabilities, is really why Nassau continues to be an industry leader in that guaranteed lifetime income space. I believe our income illustration is one of the best in the industry today. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison on one page of the income today versus income tomorrow values. So you can really sit down with your client and talk through when we're going to transition, when we're going to activate that income. Or maybe we take a penalty-free withdrawal during that income tomorrow roll-up to meet an income need for a couple of years, really allowing that 14% to maximize from an income perspective. And once we hone in on a specific date, or maybe you're doing some drip marketing with clients, use our unique check quoting feature. Here's an opportunity to write your client's name on a check, put in a premium amount, and we're gonna pull up an illustration on a Nassau check with their name on it that shows them exactly what they can expect on a monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, or annual basis. And I always like showing the annual amount because it's obviously going to be substantially higher than if we break it down on a monthly perspective. So Nassau Personal Income Annuity, a great guaranteed lifetime income option for consumers and clients that you're working with. Maybe you have a client though, and think about, we're coming off of Long-Term Awareness Month a little over a month ago. You've got a client that has a family history of critical care needs, but your client's not able to qualify or afford products that provide these types of benefits. This is where the Nassau Personal Protection Choice product comes into play. This is the fastest growing, most consistently produced product inside of our portfolio. Why is that? First and foremost, let's talk about some of the consumer-friendly features. Again, access to cash through the 10% penalty-free withdrawal or activation of the guaranteed lifetime income rider as soon as 30 days after issue. The ability to do joint payouts on both qualified and non-qualified assets. On top of that, you still have our very popular, very well-known income today, income tomorrow rider. So up to 45% bonus with the today rider, 14% roll-up with the tomorrow rider. Payout factors are slightly reduced with this contract. So you're not getting as much from a guaranteed lifetime income perspective as you're getting with the Nassau personal income annuity. But for that slightly reduced income, you now have the opportunity to attach what I believe is the best care benefit in the industry today. A couple months ago, Marcus and I did a webinar talking about the average care industry in the marketplace today is really kind of smoke and mirrors. Your client's paying for this benefit, but more often than not, when they're ready to access this benefit, it's not there. And what do I mean by that? The average care rider in the industry today will enhance the guaranteed income to that client if they were to go into a nursing home. But there has to be value left on the account side. If the account value equals zero, there is no enhanced benefit that that client's going to receive. And think about when the average critical care stay starts, right? It's generally happening when a client's late 70s, some point in their 80s, maybe even their 90s. And if they've been accessing income for 10, 15, 20 years, chances are you have very minimal value left on the account side. With the Nassau Care Protection Benefit, we're going to enhance this income for up to 5 years as long as the client continues to qualify, even if the account value sits at zero. If they haven't started the rider and the account value is at zero, we're still going to enhance that income for up to 5 years at up to 250%. So it's a great benefit that's going to pay your client even if the account value is depleted to zero, meaning your client is paying for a benefit that they're going to utilize or they're going to get that enhanced income that they're paying for. You see, we also separate between nursing home and in-home care, so up to 250% based on issue age for nursing home stay, 175% for in-home care because the client's not able to fill 206 ADLs. And in a joint payout situation, this enhanced benefit will cover both individuals. So even on qualified assets, we can ensure this benefit is there covering both individuals. Last but not least, you have our lump sum family death benefit rider, our family protection rider. Here we're going to grow your client's premium at 10% simple through age 70, 5% simple age 71 to 85 for a max of 10 years or until your client turns age 85, whichever comes first. But when you think about value here, this is an enhanced lump sum death benefit that will pay in a 100% lump sum payout directly to the beneficiary. So as I like to say, Nassau is not going to dictate the terms to the beneficiary of how they have to receive this asset. Yes, they can take it out over 5 years, but if they want to receive a lump sum distribution, they're going to get 100% of that enhanced value. So now, all inside of one product, with one premium, the ability to illustrate on one page, you've covered an income concern, a critical care concern, as well as a legacy concern in one product with one premium and no underwriting that you're typically used to with products that provide these types of benefits. If you haven't had a chance to look at the personal protection choice, I'm going to challenge you today to run an illustration. Speak with Marcus, the great team that you have over at Insurance Agency Marketing. Let them put this product together and show you the great value that you have. Not only that, earlier this month, I guess it would have been Friday of last week, we increased the crediting rate on this product. So you've got some nice upside opportunity available as well, on top of all of the great guarantees that Personal Protection Choice provides. Let's continue moving forward. Keep us on schedule for today. I want to quickly talk about the growth portfolio inside of Nassau. We continue to be a great opportunity when you look at the overall value that the Nassau portfolio provides. What I love about our portfolio is you have the opportunity to do a split annuity concept utilizing one carrier. And what do I mean by that? Hey, I've got a client with $500,000 in premium. What we want to do first and foremost is cover a fixed income gap. But I need $200K of that to go into an income product. So we drop that initial $200K into personal income annuity, personal protection choice, get the great benefits that those contracts provide on a guaranteed basis. This other $300K though, What my client really wants to do is see this value grow. Let's start with the Nassau Growth Annuity, a product that we issue up to the max issue age of 85. Strong compensation, and again, I want to reiterate the fact that we've got that commission bonus running through January 15th on based on submit date. A lot of flexibility with Growth Annuity. 7 and 10 year surrender charge schedule. 7 and 9 in the state of California. 10% liquidity as soon as 30 days after issue. Optional income riders. Allocation strategies. That's where this product really sings. You can see with the Nassau Growth Annuity, you have up to a 12.25% 1-year S&P cap, no fee. 100% guaranteed par rate. 12.25% 1-year S&P cap. On top of that, you have some great allocation diversification opportunities with the NASDAQ, S&P, and you can see all of these strategies participation rate based, available on a 1 and a 2 year reset, a base par rate, meaning no cap, no spread, no fee, or for a 1% annual strategy fee, the ability to enhance that par rate, offering a little more higher upside opportunity. The opportunity to reallocate on contract anniversaries, so you can move between fee and no fee strategies. You can base that move on past performance. So once we see a little bit of growth, hey, maybe we go into one of those enhanced par rate strategies and really try and maximize that upside opportunity. We also have our unique Smart Passage Index, NASA's take on volatility control. It's an index comprised of the 200 least volatile stocks inside of the S&P. So we still have that S&P link, but the big differentiator is that it comes with a 16.5% volatility target. Compare that to the average vol strategy, which is a 4, 5, 6% volatility target. At the end of the day, with that 16.5% vol target, your client has access to the index that they're tracking at a much higher rate. Leverage this diversification opportunity with Nassau Growth Annuity, the great no fee rates that you have available to you, as well as, again, a strong 1-year fixed account of 5%. Or think about that split annuity concept. Leverage that guaranteed 6% rate with the MYGA portfolio with a small percentage of the assets, and let the remaining really grow with the growth annuity. Strong rates on the 7-year contract as well. You can see up to a 10.5% 1-year S&P cap, no fee, 4.25 1-year fixed account, in that same diversification opportunity of NASDAQ, S&P, or volatility control with the Smart Passage Index. On top of the growth annuity opportunities, we do have a couple optional income riders. When you look at this product, the first and foremost is a low-cost amplified income, 25 basis points. For that 25 basis point fee, we're going to attach a benefit base that's going to grow at 150% of index credits. Or for a little higher fee, the Amplified Income Plus rider, 95 basis points, has a 3% guaranteed simple roll-up for 15 years, plus 150% of index credits. Then with those two riders, you have the opportunity to access cash 2 different ways. A steady income, meaning once that income is activated, it's locked in for life. Or our rising income opportunity, where what we'll do is we'll start off at a little lower payout factor rate, but we'll continue to grow the benefit base at 150% of index credits. So the opportunity to really maximize that upside and let income grow over time based on index performance. What about the other side? Nassau Bonus Annuity. Maybe you've got a client who's got a surrender penalty or small loss that they want to overcome before they're willing to reposition an asset that you're working with. That's where the Nassau Bonus Annuity comes into play. Contract almost identical to what you had with Nassau Growth Annuity, but only available on a 10-year surrender charge schedule. Sizzle point number 1 with the Nassau Bonus Annuity is a no-fee 10% bonus through age 80. Ages 81 to 85, we offer a 7% account value premium bonus. So 10%, 10-year contract, 10% premium bonus through age 80, 7% ages 81 to 85. And a 1-year S&P cap of 10%. Again, no fee, 1-year cap, S&P 500 of 10%. So when you look at Nassau Bonus Annuity, you really have that true 10 by 10 by 10 by 10. 10-year contract, 10% liquidity as soon as 30 days after issue, 10% premium bonus, and 10% 1-year S&P cap, all at no fee to your client. Same diversification opportunity that you had with the other growth products, S&P, NASDAQ, as well as our Vol Control Smart Passage Index, and a strong one-year fixed account of 3.85%, meaning you can guarantee that client a 13.85% return in the first year between the bonus and the one-year fixed account. I'm not going to take a lot of time on the slide in front of you, but just want to reiterate the fact that you have the opportunity inside the Nassau portfolio to plug and play different contracts. I am seeing more and more advisors within our portfolio utilize this type of strategy. On the screen in front of you, we've got a blend of personal protection choice plus Nassau bonus annuity. So we're carving out a portion of the premium and we're leveraging the benefits, the guaranteed benefits that personal protection choice provides. You can see 66% of that initial $300,000 premium or $200,000 goes into the personal protection choice. We're doing a 4-year deferral. So we've got our income tomorrow strategy. 14% roll up to the GMWB benefit base. After 4 years, we activate that income and lock in a guaranteed $18,876 in income. If that client were to go into a nursing home at any point thereafter, you can see they're going to get over $47,000 in benefit payable directly to them for up to 5 years as long as they qualify, even if the account value is depleted to zero. Or if they needed in-home care, it's going to be a benefit enhanced to over $33,000. On top of that, if they were to prematurely pass away at year 4, you can see there's a guaranteed $280,000 lump sum death benefit available to the beneficiary. So we've covered those risks and concerns with the initial portion of the premium inside that the client had. Then we take that remaining $100K, drop it into bonus annuity, give them a great 10% upfront bonus, and we let this product grow over time. But say 5 years down the road, that client had a supplemental income need. Because we have access to cash, 10% penalty free, we now can start taking a withdrawal, and we've illustrated just a 5% withdrawal. But now we're supplementing that roughly $19,000 from PPC with additional income out of Nassau bonus annuity. And after 10 years, despite all that additional income we've taken out, we have almost $165,000 in account value there to the client. So a great opportunity, again, to leverage all the different opportunities that you have inside the Nassau portfolio. A lot of great, I know insurance agency marketing to me is the best in terms of the value add and the resources that you have. We recently are sort of piggybacking off of some of that. We recently launched a Social Security Hub, have some great prospecting support in terms of digital ads, newspaper ads, email templates, unique quoting tools for you to be able to market and promote the products. And most importantly to you, the advisor, you're working with industry-leading products, but you're getting paid for what you're doing. Leverage that Nassau Elite program. Again, for as little as $1 million in FIA premium for the remainder of the year, you're going to be able to qualify as Nassau Elite. Start receiving those consecutive year benefits next year when you're in the program. Utilize that submit bonus that's running through January 15th. 50 basis points for FIA, 15 for MYGA submits. Fund that policy via ACH payment to where Nassau is going directly to the bank and instantaneously moving that money over. You're going to be paid an additional 10 basis points in comp, as well as our built-in 10 basis point bonus for e-application submits. A lot of great opportunities to put additional dollars in your pocket as we run through the year, all while taking advantage of the great benefits and guarantees that the Nassau portfolio provides, whether we're talking about growth and accumulation or guarantees, whether that be income, critical care, growth with the MYGA portfolio. A lot of great different opportunities to customize that solution and build out the portfolio. So with that said, I know we've covered a ton today, but I can't thank you enough for taking time out of your schedule. I know we're in that busy phase of trying to close everything down, line everything up for a successful start to next year. Anything that we're able to do, please call the great team at Insurance Agency Marketing. Everybody there, very well versed in terms of portfolio, putting together customized illustrations. Thank you for the opportunity to earn your business. And Marcus, I will kick it back to you to wrap things up here for the morning.
I appreciate that, Jake. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and launch a poll here. If you want more information on the growth annuity, on the income annuities from Nassau, the care benefit or family protection, they cover it all. So if you want information on Nassau as a whole, please indicate that. I'd be more than happy to get that information back out to you after the webinar today. If some clients came to mind as Jake went through their product portfolio, let me know that as well. I'd be more than happy, like Jake said, to put together some comparison quotes for you after the webinar this morning. If anyone has any questions whatsoever, please put them in the question box below. I know, Jake, we still keep getting those questions over and over again about the care benefit out in California. Any updates on that at this point you can share with everybody?
Yeah, unfortunately, still the same as it was our last conversation. We're, you know, in terms of California right now, personal protection choice product is approved, but it's just the income and the lump sum death benefit that's available. We are working hard with the state to try and get the care benefit approved. For some reason, they're pushing back. You know, added value, I guess, to the consumer isn't their end game in terms of what they're looking to accomplish. So we're working through that process with them. I do not have an ETA. I don't even have a confirmation that we will get it. But PPC is there minus a care benefit. Personal income annuity is approved. NASA growth annuity is approved. We did just, you know, receive some positive news in terms of bonus annuity and our MYGA products, which currently are not available, but will be very early Q1 2024 with approval of those products. So I know that wasn't specifically everything that you had asked about, but a lot coming, and the care benefit is sort of the last thing that we're hopeful that we get.
Okay. And what I would share with everybody is the importance of that care rider. I mean, I get questions each and every day, probably 4 or 5 times a day. And I know Jake alluded to it. You know, folks aren't going to need that care rider when they first initially turn on the income rider. 90% of the income riders out there right now are turned on within 5 years of somebody taking out a policy in their 60s. And the care riders aren't utilized until the mid to late 80s in most cases, or early 80s for that matter. So I mean, if somebody turns on an income rider in their 60s, and Jake, you can verify this with me. I mean, at that point in time, most of the income riders out there, most of the account values really only can hold the cash value in the policies for 13 to 15 years, and that's out of money. And at that point in time, 95% of the other carriers out there will not honor that care benefit, where NASA will honor that care benefit, even if the account value is at 0. So I cannot share with you the importance of that. And the reason for that is my father passed away from cancer, and he had a traditional long-term care policy. And he passed away 70 days into 90-day elimination after paying in $250,000 for that long-term care benefit. So, you know, if you have family, friends, if you know clients that need that care benefit, again, NASA is one of the carriers, one of maybe 2 carriers out there that will honor that care benefit for your clients when they need it the most. So if you have any questions on that, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions, get any materials in your hands so you can share that with your clientele. I don't show any other questions out here, Jake. Again, I do appreciate the partnership. You guys bringing to the table the opportunity for the agents to earn some extra marketing dollars here as we jump into 2024. Obviously, the tremendous value in products and solutions for their clients as well, and the partnership with IAMS. But today I'm going to go ahead and shut it down for the day. Appreciate everyone taking some time. If you have any questions, I will follow up with you after the webinar today. And if I don't talk to the rest of you, I hope you guys have a happy and safe holiday season. Thank you.